Welcome to Titanfall. I'm Dave. Today, just bringing you a clip from a game of attrition from Titanfall. So this map's called Training Ground. I just wanted to talk about some things that I've done while I've played on the first day of Titanfall, basically, that have helped me level up and, you know, be successful with this game and win quite a bit. So, the first thing to start out with leveling, the best thing to do is obviously focus on the challenges. It's one of the quickest ways to level up, and especially the challenges that involve your primary weapons. You can burn through a ton of challenges, like the first, second, and maybe third tier of challenges with like each weapon, and that really gives you a ton of XP. You can also focus on just one gun as well. That works pretty well as well. I mean, it takes a little bit more time because you get to that fourth and fifth one and you're looking at like a lot of, you know, headshots and a lot of kills with each weapon, but obviously if it's a gun that you like to use, definitely focus on that. But my advice would be to switch it up and use a number of different guns. Now, in terms of being successful at the game and what you should do, some strategies that I've used, I always try to start out the map and get up as high as I can. I like to have a vantage point, be able to see what's going on underneath. You know, it definitely, I mean, just as in real life would happen, having the high ground is always beneficial in a battle. The other thing is, you get a ton of burn cards. Don't let them just sit in your pocket. There's no reason to let them sit in your pocket. You should use every single burn card that you get, basically. Especially the ones that give you a Titan to start out a match. Because if you use a Titan to start out a match, you're unstoppable. So, definitely use those ones. Those ones are a ton of fun to use, and I strongly advise you to use them because you'll have a blast if you get a Titan right at the beginning of a game. The next thing is that you want to be deploying Titans as quick as you can, and in my advice, I think it's always best if you actually control your Titan rather than let it run around in free mode, just because you can rack up a ton of kills while in your Titan, and very seldom do you actually die while you're in your Titan. As long as you're making sure that you eject from your Titan and things like that, you should be fine. You shouldn't have any issues with, you know, death and not living long enough, all of that. You should be able to rack up some kills before you get in your Titan, hop in the Titan, rack up some more kills, and if your Titan goes down, you should be able to eject and, you know, go from there. So definitely take advantage of your Titan as often as you get it. I hope that you've enjoyed this gameplay footage. This was one of my better games during the day that I had. I believe I had another game where I went 10-0. That one I actually used a Titan at the beginning of the match. That was amazing. I got to use the Strider. Oh, another thing that I forgot to mention. You definitely need to do the campaign and complete it. First of all, there's 4 achievements that you can get by beating the campaign as both the IMC and the militia. If you beat every single level during the campaign with either IMC or militia, you get an achievement for each of those. And then obviously completing it with each, the IMC and the militia, you get an achievement as well. The other thing that you get for beating the campaign as the IMC, you get the Strider Titan, and for beating it with both, you get the Ogre Titan. So you definitely need to complete the campaign if you want to have all the different Titans at your disposal. So definitely think about doing that. And plus, you gain XP for your character because it's like a multiplayer campaign. It's a little different in my opinion. I don't know how sold I am on the campaign. You know, I usually like my campaign to be separate from the multiplayer gameplay. But you know, I don't know. To each his own, I guess. Wasn't necessarily my favorite, but this game is still amazing. So here we go. Finish the game 13-0. Like I said, one of the best. Let me know what you want to see from this game. I'm going to try to do some live game commentary. But as always, it's been a pleasure. Remember to like and subscribe, and take care.